Dear colleagues, hi, welcome to you in Dr. Ghassan YouTube channel. This is the first official YouTube will be broadcast in my YouTube channel. And it's my pleasure, my honor to welcome all of my colleagues, all of my friends, all of my students all around the world, especially in India, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore. So thank you for watching and thank you for sharing. I would like to explain about this channel, this YouTube channel. It's made specially to promote tourism identifications, some of the words, some of the glossary, to explain about the meaning of each of them, because the definition for each of them is not clear for many people who they are even working in the field of tourism. So in this channel we will talk about tourism first, and it will be by the title of Arab Life Tourism, and then the second part of it will be about the definitions, about tourism technique, about guiding technique, and the third part will be about the faith travel or religious travel. We will talk about the Islamic and the Christian sites at the Holy Land. Let us, after welcoming you, asking you please to share and to like this channel. And we will start today by having the dictionary, the tourism dictionary, and I will do my best to explain about the difference between tour guide, tour manager, tour escort, interpreter, and tour manager. Those are used in some countries by the same meaning, but actually there is big difference between them. When we talk first about the tour guide, it's a must to be licensed by the authority of the country. Same like, for example, in Jordan we have Ministry of Tourism. So each tour guide is supposed to be licensed and passing the exams and passing the refreshing courses. His duty is to guide the visitors who they come to Jordan to the touristic and natural places, to explain about topography, geography, history, politics, currency, the life of Jordan, and to explain about the Jordanian, to be the best ambassador for his people. So the tour guide, he's the ambassador of his country in his country. He represents his people, he represents his family. He moves the visitors through all of the places and the sites in his country, and trying his best to promote the values of his country. His responsibility is to take the group safely, guide them in his country, take care of their comfortable stay and their safety. All of that is the responsibility of the tour guide. Most of the tour guides, they are freelance all around the world. The good professional tour guides do not like to work as an employee for any travel agency. They prefer to be freelance. So that's about the tour guides, and again, they're supposed to be authorized, licensed by the special official departments in their countries. Now the second part, which is the tour manager. Tour manager, the difference between tour guide and the tour manager. Tour guide is the one doing the explanation in his country. He might be a tour manager by guiding, by accompanying some groups from his country to another country. For example, if there is a Jordanian group of tourists would like to go to India, for example, or to Thailand, and they don't speak English, or they don't speak Indian language, or they don't speak Chinese language. So the tour guide from Jordan, when he joins this group to another country, he will be only the tour manager. He is not allowed to do the explanation. This is officially, of course. But sometimes, if the guide at the other country do not know the speciality of this group, the tour manager might add some explanation about the differences between the two cultures if the tour guide is not familiar with the traditions and the culture of the group coming. So the tour manager, his responsibility and his authority, it comes from and to the travel agency which has sent him with the group. So he is authorized to control and to ensure implementing and doing and acting as same as the agreement between his travel agency and the travel agency at the destination. For example, if I'm a tour manager taking my group to Malaysia, then my travel agency and the Malaysian travel agency, they have the agreement among them, and the itinerary include the sites and include the services. So it is my responsibility as a tour manager to take care to achieve and to accomplish the agreement as it was signed between the Jordan travel agent and the Malaysian travel agent. This is about the tour manager, and in the world there is a federation which is called International Association for Tour Managers. In the Arab world, only Jordan and Egypt, as far as I know, who they are members in this International Association for Tour Managers. Now the third title is the tour leader. Tour leader, he is one of the group, and he is authorized by the group, not by the travel agency send this group to another country. And he might be the teacher, he might be the priest, he might be the religious man, he might be one of the family. If my family decide to go to any country because they know that I'm professional guide, I know more about tourism, I know more about how it should go, then they authorize me to be their tour leader. So it will be the direct contact between me and the tour guide in the country we are visiting, either Singapore, either Thailand, Spain, Germany, whatever. So my authority is from my group, and my responsibility is toward my group, not to the travel agency in Jordan or in the country of destination. This is about the tour leader. Now the escort. The escort might maybe for the official departments, for ministries, for the universities. They might send one to escort this group. He might be the administrative responsible man, just to take care about the administration, about the, for example, the financial expenses paid or about those things. So he is not authorized, and he might not be capable to explain about either history or geography or anything about the country visited. So he's the escort, and his responsibility and his reference is the party sent him to escort this group of people. Now the last one is the interpreter. For example, for the Chinese traveling from China to Jordan, in Jordan there isn't big number of tour guides who they speak Chinese. There is maybe 10 of them or 20 of them. They are not enough for the big number of Chinese groups coming to Jordan. So usually we have interpreter who join us in the group. He might not be familiar with the history or anything, but he speaks the language. So me as a tour guide, I'm explaining to him and he translates to Chinese. So that's his main job. It is not his responsibility, the facts or the truth or the accuracy of the information I give. For example, I might say that Jordan is famous with preparing or made cars, which is not true, but he's supposed to translate that. He's supposed to say that our guide said that Jordan produced cars. So it is not his responsibility if I lie or if I did not give the accurate information. So this is about the interpreter, which is hired either by the group or by the travel agency send the group, or by the travel agent receiving the group. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. Thank you very much for sharing and like, and we expect you to be with us for the next videos. Thank you. Share.